Carpe Sus when hunting up in North Texas. It's on the second property of the night. I'd spent several hours on a previous property, and I've got hogs out there at about 650 to 700 yards. It's going to be a long stalk. Here I've moved up. The ridge that you see in the background right there is actually the dam to a stock tank. There are cattle off to the left and off to the right, and also behind the stock tank from where I am. And here I've tried to move around to optimize my shooting position so that no cattle are in the background. And tonight, as usual, I'm going to be shooting with my Lone Star Armory TX15 multi-purpose carbine that has done an excellent job for me so far. And I'm going to be shooting Barnes TTSX 100 grain bullets loaded by Druid Hill Armory in a Starline brass that my buddy Denny has provided for me. Now, I was unwilling to do a necropsy on a hog from my previous hunt that I'd found after it had sat in the sun for a day. So I'm looking for a hog of about similar size that I want to shoot in about the same place. And this sounder has given me some choices, and I've got a nice sow right here that fits the build. This follow-up shot is going to be low. And I've got runners in the distance that I think they're a lot farther away than they really are. I give them too much lead, and I don't connect.
Brass Catcher by Tactical Brass Recovery.
So I've got a 120-pound sow down. That's going to work great for my necropsy. And now I've gone back to the field where I shot this hog on the previous hunt. And I've got more hogs out in the winter wheat field again. The wind isn't too bad. It's not blowing at the hogs, but it's blowing in their general direction. I'm standing behind a barn right now, shielded from the wind. I think this is going to be a sow. I think the hog next to her right there is going to be one of the piglets. It's going to be a shote. I drop her. The little one takes off. That sounded like a hit, but the hog is running like it hasn't been hit. I miss it with the follow-up shot, and I watch it as it runs out of the pasture. While looking for this sow in the winter wheat, I do manage to scare up 2 actual piglets. This is the first one, and it's quite animated. And I'm waiting for it to settle down before I can take a shot. I start to right here, and it takes off before I pull the trigger. And it's either hidden by the winter wheat or it's moving too much, and so I'm not getting a shot at it. And as I'm looking to see where it went, I spy this other one. And it's down at 70 yards, and the first one disappears on me. So I came away with a 140-pound sow and about a 12 to 15-pound piglet. From this sow, I did recover my first Barnes TTSX 100 grain bullet, and I will be discussing it and the previous hogs I killed on this hunt and the previous hunt in Carpe Analysis, the Trauma Diaries, number 18. Carpe Sus, my friends.